Hello, everyone. Yes, it's me, Jasmine. I have been gone. I have been gone for a long time because for a long time I didn't know if I was going to come back. I took a lot of time away from my channel, and I don't know how many of you actually watch me anymore. I think only people I know that actually rewatch my videos are like maybe a couple friends and my nieces and nephews. So, you kids are seeing this. Hello. I wish there was some kind of like big, great project that took me away from this, that made me like so busy, that made it like this huge thing. But no, to be honest with you, I have been working at a job, not an art job, I wish, but I have been working at a, daily job 5 days a week, and I have just not had any like capacity for me to get motivation to be able to get up and just hustle, go with like projects every week. And I want to get back to that eventually someday, but I had to just learn to let myself take care of myself for a while because I was not doing well trying to force myself to do things. Like, people probably saw I tried to kind of start Inktober last year, 2024, and it did not work out. And I worked so hard on this channel for a few years, and look, like I'm this close to 600 subscribers, and that's insane because I haven't posted anything, and somehow every once in a while I get a little more. I just wanted to come back and say I have one little art thing that I did do. I made another comic book. Now you're going to say, Jasmine, you just said you didn't make any, like you didn't have this huge, big project, and that's the reason why you left. No, this was something that was self-imposed. It is not to do with my comic book series, The Alchemist, or my other series, Renegades and Outlaws. And I should have been working on that too, but I have been writing it. Otherwise, I did work on a project. So for those that don't know, because I've probably mentioned it here and there in some of my videos, but my favorite band is a Canadian band. I'm Canadian, and they are Marianas Trench. I have been a fan of theirs, oh man, over a decade. For over I was a young preteen, was like 11, 12, 13 within there. Pretty sure I was like 11. But I have been a fan for a long time. Long time. Like, absolutely took over my life. I was a big fangirl and everything. Like, they were it for me. Spider-Man, Star Trek, Marianas Trench, because I am a weird kid, okay? But that being said, they are a Canadian pop rock band. They do a whole bunch of things, but I've been a huge fan of Josh Ramsay's work for a long time. Like, his music, no matter what, even when he's helped written for other people or produced for other people, he's done fantastic things. I love his work. And I decided when I was going to meet them back last month, December 7th, I got VIP tickets to see them on their new tour, the Force of Nature tour, for their album Haven, which had just come out. And I bought the tickets way back when, and it was a whole thing because I spent like a day trying to get tickets, and I was so afraid I wouldn't get them because the website kept crashing. So I ended up having to use a computer somewhere, not at my house. Anyway, I had this thing in mind where I've met them a couple times. I've been very fortunate, and I've seen them many times, and I'm so grateful. I will see them every time they come here, just to support them. I've never given them a gift because I know that as celebrities, they get tons of things all the time, and they can't keep it all, and they want to be nice, and they want to be polite. But I know that eventually all of this stuff's going to end up having to be given away or thrown out or recycled or something. I understand that. So I was always like, I want to give them something because they mean so much to me and their music has helped me so much, but I also don't want to give them something that, they just can't keep and they'll feel bad about. And I thought, okay, they get fan art all the time, drawings of them all the time. But to make something different, I wanted them to have something that would be unique, something that fits within my skill set that I can do with my talents that would be completely different than anything they've gotten before. And I'm not saying they've never received this, but I highly, highly, highly doubt it. I made them a comic book of their most recent album, Haven, where each page is a song, and all the dialogue or lyrics from the song, mainly the chorus. I thought about that when I bought the tickets back in May. And I started on it and I started a whole bunch of ideas for it. And then my mental health got bad again. And I didn't draw anything for pretty much the whole year. And then I tried to start in October. I tried to do a bit of Inktober. Again, didn't work out. And then it got to November. And I'm like, that idea was so cool because I was going through some stuff on my computer. I'm like, I really would love to give them a comic. Like, imagine their faces if I did that. Like, how cool would it be to get a comic book from somebody and it's all of you and your friends and like your bandmates, and like, how cool would that be? Now, something that in the past has taken me 3 months or more, I made a 20-page comic book. And yes, there's extra pages, more than there are songs, because I added portraits of each of the band members with their wives in the back. So it would be something extra personal to not just include them, but their family. I wanted something that would be more sentimental, more meaningful to them. So yeah. And I wish I could say I decided to record that journey. I did not. I think I have some Snapchat stuff I'll see if I can include. But otherwise, no. In terms of making a comic book like this, in this amount of time, realistically, I made it in 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks to 3 weeks. Not even the full November before December. Because I had to have it printed. And hallelujah for my friend, Bailey, who helped me because she works at a place that prints things. And she got it done for me very fast and overseed the quality. And to all the people who helped her do that at her job, if you see this, because I know you're invested, thank you. Did a great job. Yeah. Now, without further ado, I have a clique. Yes.
Back. Oh, yeah, you got it?
Yep. I'm gonna see if I can, we'll see in editing, but I did have them say some comments. I wish I got to spend more time with them, but there were other people and they were running a bit behind in the schedule and they just seemed tired and like they needed to get ready for the show, but they were very, very, very sweet. And I loved it so much. I was so nervous to give them that. I'd been waiting all day and there was just so many things wrong with that venue, which I'm not going to get into. But the band was great, the music was great, the performance was great. I had a fantastic time. I went with my parents and it was the best thing ever. So, without further ado, here it is. Oh, I don't know if you can see that properly. I'll just keep doing this. And then on the back, I just have basic stuff on the back, but yeah, It was so much, you guys. Like, I also included a letter and a business card for each thing in the bags. A personal letter about, you know, how I feel about them and my journey of being a fan and how I appreciate them and stuff like that. Just stuff I've always wanted to say, so I wouldn't take up all my time talking to them. You know? Hopefully the reflection's not bad, but this tornado here, that took me like way too long to do. Took me like an hour. I worked on this day and night and weekends all day. Literally all day, before and after work. 5 days a week. I did this and I was so tired. There were some nights where I barely slept because I was doing this. But, oh man, it was worth it. It was worth it. Because I made an extra copy. This is my copy for me. Just the one you saw me show them in the video. And I honestly couldn't be happier with how it turned out. Like, of course there are things that I wish I could polish and go back and fix, but I think that I did as professional a quality I could as in the amount of time I was given. Well, I gave myself. So, yeah. Again, thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I miss you guys, and hopefully I can do more stuff soon. You know, if you're interested in seeing speed paints again, or me talking with my friends, maybe me doing projects with my friends, let me know. I will try and see if and when I can get going again. But for now, I just wanted to say thank you for everyone who stood by me and has not left. Thank you for all the people who are still here and for all the people that helped me get to this point. I don't want to get sappy about it, but I liked making videos. I liked having a YouTube channel. I liked being able to post. And just when your mental health isn't great, it's hard. It's hard to make content, so I'm grateful for all the people that stayed. And hopefully you can stay and we can have some more fun together. I don't want this to be the end. Let's say this is like the next chapter. Alright, bye guys.